And we're live from the Balancing of Tooby. This is the 7th show of the Roaring Twenties tour. Let's see who's here. Oh, and we had a raid. From Moose Music. And we get a follow from Mr. Broken People. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream today? What were you doing? Let's do a reverse raid of Moose Music. Who gets some unlock credit right at the start of the show. First person who goes to Moose Music's channel, gives them a follow, is going to get $15 in our stream currency, and up to 3 people who follow randomly after that will get $5. Let's see how many new followers we can get for Moose Music. Let me see. I just followed. You were DJing? Nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm looking at your VODs. Looks awesome. Oh, you got an awesome setup. I love that. I love your astronaut intro. That's pretty awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Oh wow, you got a sweet studio. Nice. Let's see who's here. Oh, and Moose Music, when's your next stream? When can chat go watch you next? Let's see who's here. I see Wow Wow Soda's here. Kid 58 is here. C Pug Zem is here. Underscore Nightwish Angel. Father 5 Not Allegro Bureau Piero Mirrorvision Paul Tiny Chug Tommy K626 is back. Chills is here. Welcome Gift 319. New Decade Some Old Mo is here. Muty Coffee Man Amp Mods. If I did not say your name, I just don't see that you've written a message yet in chat. But welcome. Oh, Chills, you know Moose? Moosey? Moose? Moose will be streaming again Friday, 7 p.m. Central. Friday, 7 p.m. Central. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, we got 9 new followers. Look at that. 9 new followers for Moose Music. Great job, chat. Awesome. And Paul was the first. Awesome. So I did not actually mean to turn on channel points. I didn't realize I had until I saw Muty's message in chat noting we had channel points. I mean, I can leave them on. I don't know when I'm going to have the time or energy to actually add some rewards. The only one that's realistic right now is highlight my message, which is one of the built-in Twitch ones. But I can leave it. I can leave it on for now. Oh, and a second story. How are you? You back with some awesome titles? Second story. Whoops. Oh, we got a sound theme from Soda. Finds process sound theme. Mark status is 4. Sound theme prep off. So if you're new, if you came in on this raid, I'm about to fill requests for this track. Easiest way to get on is you can just follow. And sometimes their bot's a little slow getting follows, but you'll automatically get some requests submitted through that follow. The bot will randomly submit things for you. You can manually type in drums in chat for a chance to be a drum loop. That's probably the easiest. Just type !drums. But you got about 10 seconds to type that, and then the bot's going to start filling requests for the first song. If you missed the first song, I'll be here for another almost 4 hours probably at least. So we do a bunch of songs every show. Okay, bot is starting to fill requests. And there's also if you don't want to type in chat, there's also a on-screen extension where you can make requests. If you want, we've about several thousand sounds you can demo. There, you can't demo them in the. You'll see the list on the extension. If you want to hear the sounds, you can go to the website. There's a request link below the screen, and you can demo all the sounds there. Oh, we got a sub from Moose Music. Thanks so much. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. A raid and a sub. Ableton folder seems to be missing. Okay, new Ableton. Media says show 700. Even the Rolling Stones haven't done as many, I think. Yeah. I wonder where we stand in terms of Twitch music. We got to be in the top 5 in terms of most streams, right? Let's see. What show is it? Show 1556. Oh, that's right. Cancel. Show 50. Oh yeah. Don't save. Hey, Jeffrey Clarence is back. Great to have you back, Jeffrey. Oh yeah. Oh, there's definitely gaming streamers who are way, way beyond us. Way beyond us. But in the music category, most music streamers don't stream that often. Oh, Pebbles. No, you did more than 5. I just, when I coded it, I didn't code the bot to count the words. And what it does is whenever someone types secret word for the first time, it gives that message. Even if they do more than, just so they know, right? Just so they know that in the future, because someone might not know and type more than 5 words, the next time be disappointed because they only write 2 words. So it's just, it's going to happen no matter what, just so. I mean, I could probably add some logic to say, hey, I saw that you typed more than 5 words. Just know that you have to type more. But yeah, that's why I did that. Yeah, my lazy coding, taking shortcuts. But and it's sorry, Redhead Peb is say my name. Redhead Peb. Ldcoolgirl is here. Welcome. Megs is here. Pebbles says it looks like it's yelling at me. Yeah, I'm not sure. How could I phrase it so it doesn't seem like that? How could I redo it? Maybe I should add just a heads up. Does that sound a little better? Just a heads up, if future shows your secret word will only count. Does that sound better? If I add just a heads up, does that sound a little more casual? A little less aggressive? Okay. Just a heads up. Max says, I always assume Tooby's yelling at me. Just a heads up. Secret word. Okay. Okay, let's see. So for new folks who just arrived, there are 3 steps. Whoops. 3 steps we do before each song. And we're gonna, oh, Jeffy, you got food poisoning? Oh no. Are you fully, I hope you're fully recovered. That does not sound nice. I'm sorry. Wow. Do you know what caused it? Do you know the guilty culinary party? Any food I should watch out for? Father Five says food poisoning the fastest weight loss method of all. Let's see. It was some salsa that I knew looked suspect. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Meg says, oh, 700th show? Yeah, we should, yeah, you're right. Good idea. 700th show on Twitch. 700th show on Twitch. Drums. Drums. To become rhythm. Did I change it? There we go. So our pause is the only time I had food poisoning. The only time I had food poisoning was I also had a ridiculous appetite. Everything sounded and smelled good. A weird extra twist to the knife. Why is there no background music? Oh, well, I guess we don't need it at this point. Yeah, so for anyone who's new, who's watching, we do... there's these 3 steps we're going to do. We're going to turn someone's name into a melody, turn someone's name into drum loop, 2 people into drum loops, and then we're going to demo the sounds, and y'all are going to pick which sound starts the improv. And I'm going to try to race through those steps. First up, we have... Oh, thanks, Duel. Thank you. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, I jumped the gun. I did not mean to press that button. Okay, here's... Ah! Media says, I only had food poisoning once when I was like 7 and on holiday. It nearly killed me and never had it again. I can eat in any country and people around me are squirming from pain. I go for seconds. Yeah, I've never, I don't think I'm very oblivious to things, so it's very possible that I got food poisoning and I thought that it was the fault of a tree falling on me or something. I don't always connect things that are happening in the present with things that happened in the past. The only experience that I remember that's close to it is and a lot of y'all have heard this story, but I'm not going to tell it in detail because I want to get to the music. But when I was a little kid, I overdosed on Flintstone vitamins. Me and my friend, we ate an entire bottle of Flintstone vitamins. Best day ever. Best and worst day ever. Let's see. Melody generator. Okay, let's make this melody. And we're making a melody for Moose. Moose music, here it is. And we're a B flat Ionian. Max says, look, it's not your fault that blankets are so aggressive. Here it is. Okay, we're going to use those notes at some point in our next improv. Our first improv of the day. Our drum kit is the Lo-Fi Remix. Oh, and we have some milestones. We got Moose Music's first ever request. It's a melody. And Paul's 25th drum fill. Oh, yeah, said you had to eat some vitamins to become metal. Okay, here's our first beat. First beat is for Chills. Here's Chills. Okay, let's give these some shape. These hi-hats. We're gonna pull that snare back. Put a kick there. Pull these two kicks. Whoops. Pull them down a bit. Let's pull that snare. What's that? That's that. But okay, here we go. Here's Chills. There it is. First beat. Thanks, Chills. And then drums in the D, in the deep, from New Decade, same mall. Can add that kick. Pull all these snares back. Bring this one back though. Just want to tap these a bit. And add a hat there. And that should be good. We got our beats. Let's check out our sounds. Father Five says, best part is keep pays no attention to highlighted messages, really just for chat. Oh, are you already able to do things? See, I don't even know how, like I was saying, I didn't mean to turn them on. I was just checking it out, and in order to check it out, I had to turn it on, but I thought I'd turned it off. Yeah, my custom chat's not going to show highlighted messages, and I don't know that Chatty does either. So I never look at Twitch chat during the show. So yeah, I have no idea. So can you can use channel points from other channels? Or did you already start with a balance of channel points? Banana was highlighted? How did I don't understand how do people already have points? People already have enough points for to highlight a message? Oh, you start with some. Oh, I see. underscore you already have 620. What does Twitch just give these away for nothing? How do y'all have, this show's been only going for 15 minutes. How do y'all have so many points? What? Oh, following the channel gets you one-time use. You get points every few minutes. There are multipliers for continue watching. Oh, hey, Mini Painter Luke, how are you? How's it going? Let's see. Mirror Vision, you've already racked up 500 points. I can tell that Twitch is not as stingy as I am, I guess, with points. We have a whole point system. I've just never turned it on. It's there. It's all coded. I just have never enabled it because I didn't have. I had a way to track it. I had a way to add points. I had a way to use points, but I didn't have any things to do with them. So I never got around to enabling it. But I coded the whole thing. I was going to call them ETC bulbs. And you can be able to accrue ETC bulbs and do stuff. I might still do it. That's why that was one of the reasons I was hesitating to do channel points. Because, Mutus' Twitch stole your unlock credit idea. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to put a lot of thought into coming up with special things for their system because Twitch's terms of services, you need like a team of corporate lawyers to understand what you can do. That's why I stopped using bits because it is so vague and I just felt like it was just not worth taking the risk. But I don't know, maybe we'll come up with some easy ways to do it. But we'll leave it on for now. Second stories is another way for people to interact with streamers. Yeah, I generally don't like using things I can't control when it comes to the channel, which is why I created my own point system but never actually did anything with it. But I guess since it's on, if it's fun to highlight messages, we can leave it just for that purpose. I have a feeling it'd be sweet as if we could do something where you could convert your points into unlock credit. But I'm willing to bet thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, knowing Twitch, would be totally, ban-worthy on my part if I did that. Because you can't do that with bits. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people are very at risk the way they use bits. It's very complicated, the whole bit system. Okay, let's see. Duel's here. Welcome, Duel. Vigilante RBLX. BD says you can also unlock like a single emote for like 500 points. Maybe that could be a fun way to giving bulb every now to other. Oh, to non-subs? You mean? Is it for non-subs? Is that, or is it? It's an emote that is only available to anybody if you Oh, it's War Dash is Vigilante RBLX. I have to give you a heads up, War Dash, that Tooby does not know how to deal with name changes. Because when I built Tooby, Twitch didn't do name changes, and I've never had time to make the change. So, if it's a second account, okay. I was just going to warn you, your statistics won't carry over. Media says, one sub emote for one-time use and non-subs rack up points slower since they have no multiplier. I see. Okay, what was I going to do? We have our beats. Let's do our sounds. We got Waves Motion Bass. Oh, you still have your old... I see. You've got 2 accounts. Okay, cool. Here's Waves Motion Bass from Wow Soda. Oh, and Mini Painter Luke with a 2-month sub. Thanks, Mini Painter Luke. Thank you. Muty with a Song of the Light Bearer request. Bringing on the Sweet Apple Pie from Nada Lakra. And then from underscore Lunar Fox. Tiny Chug Alien Sunburn. And then Coffee Man Wandering Through the Caves. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Let's see. Camera, just to warn you, camera 3 might be a little askew. I didn't really have time to check it, and I used it last night. I was curious. I filmed myself sleeping. Well, it was. I also wanted audio. I wanted to see if there was something that was waking me up at night. There was sound, and no, there isn't. But I was also curious, just what I do in my sleep, you know. And the funny thing is that I can only fall asleep on one side. I always fall asleep on my left side, but I spend most of the night sleeping on my right side. I had no idea. But I slept horribly because I had to have the light on a little bit so the camera could see. And the light was on a dimmer, and I didn't realize this until I looked at the video footage, but the dimmer was sort of, the lights were going up and down a bit during the night. I kept waking up. It must have been because of the light. I'm pretty worn out. Let's see. Let's end this poll. Oh, look at that. Darian Daughter with a sub. Thanks so much, Darian Daughter. Thank you. Good to see you back. Thank you. Okay, it's a tie. Let's break this tie. Song of the Light Bearer. Song of the Light Bearer. Oh, and Wardash is in chat as well now. Hey, Wardash. Have I asked that question before? How does everyone sleep? Who sleeps on your left side, your right side, your back? Who sleeps fetal? Who sleeps hanging upside down? Who never sleep? Well, we know some of y'all never sleep. What physical position are you in when you sleep? Who sleeps? Does anyone sleep sitting up? Jeffrey Clarence is a belly sleeper. Vigilantes of vampires sleeps upside down. When I was growing up, when I was a kid, I slept on my back, or at least I would fall asleep on my back, and I'd have my knees bent, you know, which was, I guess, good for your back, right? But I don't mean like a pillow under them. I mean bent like that. Second story says, I can only sleep on the right side of the bed. And on my right side, when I broke my knee, it was so hard to sleep on my back. Mirror vision, stomach side, takes like 10 hours to fall asleep because I replay my entire day and live in the past. Oh no. Mini painter Luke, I rarely sleep. I'm tired a lot though. I end up napping during the day. I'm essentially nocturnal. Redhead Pep sleeps sitting up. Muty sleeps inside a cocoon. I was briefly today looking at I looked at this many years ago. I looked at it again about biphasic and polyphasic sleeping, and seems like there's still not strong evidence in its favor, although there is evidence that historically it's been used in the past by certain cultures, and well, some cultures still do it with naps. Mayor Vision says, my wife sleeps with a box fan full blast 2 feet from her face with the temp on 64 degrees, so I usually have to sleep my face under the covers. It would be so cold. Underscore did polyphasic once with a friend. My friend had insomnia, so I didn't work out so well. I tried to do polyphasic for a couple. I probably didn't do it long enough. And the reason I stopped, it was just hard to have a normal life when your schedule is so different from other people's. Medius is Da Vinci's poly sleeping, and that dude wasn't even half as busy as you. Yeah. I just wonder if it's the kind of thing, where because it is genetic. How some people don't need as much sleep, just genetically. And I sadly don't have that gene. I would trade I would trade a lot of things for that gene. But I wonder if there is sort of an extreme version of that gene where polyphasic works really well. So this is just wait till the commercial version of CRISPR is available, kid. Is that I don't know what that is. Is that gene editing? Can gene editing do stuff once you're an adult? I know almost nothing about gene editing. Or is it something that really needs to be done when you're a baby? Or before you're born? Or can you just... So this is, I don't know. Okay, we should do a song. We're going to beat the hour. We're going to do a song. Here we go. Father Five says you can only modify certain adult stem cells as an adult. Okay. So I probably will not be able to reduce my need to sleep. Bummer. Okay, here we go. It is time to accelerate. So what is a sound theme? A sound theme allows you to pick the kinds of sounds that will be used on a song. Chat still picks the specific sounds, but they do so within the categories you've chosen. It's a way to request sound palettes that we don't hear very often on the show. You can unlock one anytime, or if you're lucky, win one during the pre-show raffle that happens 5 minutes after the stream starts. To create a sound theme, use the builder on the request page. You can reach it directly right here. Once you get there, click on this to see the options. I'll pick acoustic drums and synth bass. This means that no matter what, there will be acoustic drums and synth bass on the song. I'll go ahead and fill in the rest of the slots and then copy and paste the command into chat. Tooby, our bot, will let chat know which sound categories we need requests for, so there will be enough for the song. I'm looking forward to playing your sound themes. rubber band boom. I'm lost in an empty room, and I'm listening to the seven-hand symphony. Hi, if you came in during the music and this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was improvised music, meaning I was making it up from scratch as I went along. But I got a ton of help from chat. Chat chose the sounds I was using, the speed of the music, the drum beats and drum fills were generated from people's usernames. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum fill or a drum loop in one of the upcoming songs we do. But that's only beginning. There are many different musical things you can request, but you don't need any musical experience to participate. There are many ways to share your creativity. You can help name all the songs we do on the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community projects on Discord. So it might seem a little overwhelming, I know, but if you stick around, take a leap of faith, you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome again, and I look forward to meeting you in chat.
It's a dark and stormy night. You're awakened to the sounds of heavy breathing next to your face. Is it that madman who escaped from prison earlier today, or just your neighbor's friendly Saint Bernard? It's too dark to see anything, and you're afraid to move, so you lie there in the dark, paralyzed in fear, waiting for the sun to reveal your panting companion. If only you had the ETC bulb nightlight. Things move pretty fast in ETC world, but you can keep up on everything on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. You'll find fun content like what you're about to see.
Thanks for those calps. Titles _ Curve Reflections, Coffee Man 700 Years from 2020, Dual Elastic Heart, Dom Blues, Grim Kindness, Redhead Pep, Smooth Moves, and Mirror Vision, My Eternal Clock Stood Still. You know, if I stick with a 6-show-a-week schedule, we're gonna hit 1,000 shows before the end of the year. Am I doing that math right? Thousand shows. Oh, and I used 2 titles as lyrics. Muty 7 Hands Symphony, Chills Rubber Band Boom. Dom Blues is here, Doug and Disorderly is here, Lex D's here, Evelo. Hey everybody. Q Square, Beanarino, the Inquisitor Vikesh. What do we have on here? Melodica and voice. Hey, thanks, Dom. Some other titles. Biero Piero Capra Roulette. A Second Story. Aquatic Palace Party. Paul teleporting to summer camp. Wow, so the culprit staircase battled. Muty, 2 Spartas in a century. Coffee Man says, can you put the song Santa's Workshop in a highlight? I don't remember that track. What was that track? When was that? Was that on Christmas? Shit. Oh, that was Electric Blues Commission. On Christmas Eve, that's what it was. Christmas Eve. Are we ready for a... That's a funny name for that. We ready for some Thunder at the Gates? Slow BPM? Modifying this record. You cannot use it until... Okay. When I was moving the mic down up before the song, something fell. And I figured it was a screw. But I couldn't find it anywhere. And then in the middle of the song... I tried to use my mixing board and it wasn't working. Hence, when I tried to play a Song of the Light Bearer up high, it was cranked and I couldn't turn it down. And then I noticed that the screw had fallen on the mixing board. Yeah, it's a screw for the XLR cable for one of the mics. Okay, let's end this poll. Meg says, I think we always knew you had a screw loose. Just one, Megs? Clearly you don't know me. One screw, wow, that'd be amazing. To be functioning with only one screw loose, what a life that would be. Oh, thanks. I mean, I was being polite, but all right. Let's see. And it's Elastic Heart. Dual has named it Elastic Heart. Thank you, Dual. Thanks, everyone, for your titles. That was Elastic Heart. You know, I wonder if... oh, yeah, Tooby. Really bad. Sorry. That's sad, Tooby. I'm embarrassed on your behalf, Tooby. Whenever that happens, I'm so embarrassed for you. But maybe with the new computer, that won't happen anymore. Let's see. Let's try that again. I wonder if... I wonder if we'd get more walk-in traffic if instead of saying, make a song with us, drums and turn your name into rhythm, instead of that, we just had a different milestone every show. Because I'm sure I could find some sort of statistic every show, I'm sure that we have so much data, Yeah, we're replacing the Mac Mini. So there's 3 computers involved in the show. The Mac Mini's the oldest. It's like 7 or 8 years old. And it's arriving this weekend, I think. But I'm not getting the memory for it till next week. So it might be a couple weeks before it's in action. But I'm going to start... I have to do some coding to make it work. So yeah, it's... Because the way I talk to Twitch via PHP, it's no longer going to work. So I have to... Well, I'm going to have to make some slight little modifications. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's the biggest part of the project, I think. Oh, and I got to downgrade, because it's probably going to come with Catalina installed. So I got to downgrade it to Mojave, and hope the Mojave works. Mojave's going to be several versions where I'm currently at. I'm going to have to add memory, take it apart, put memory in, and then I got to install. There's not many things that run on this machine. FileMaker server, Logic Pro and Max, and what else? Well, lots of plugins for server. Well, not that many. No, just a couple plugins. Q scores. You have to do coding to make it twerk. I do. That would be an Instagram account. I would. Well, no, I wouldn't. But I would consider subscribing, and then I wouldn't. Would be an Instagram account of computers twerking. My mouse would hover over it, and then I'd say, no. Once was enough, but computers twerking. Well, if it's retro, if it's old vintage, that'd be. But new computers are so boring looking, most of them, But old computers. Cobos, is the red headphones bigger? Or you imagine it? I'm pretty sure you imagine it, but I didn't make them. I was Clarable Bunny made them, and I think she just changed the colors. I don't think she designed them separately. Megs, did you ever consider doing a behind-the-scenes build stream or two? Maybe. I've been talking about doing a behind-the-scenes stream where I just talk about stuff. I've definitely resisted doing streams where I'm actually trying to be productive. I don't know how people get anything done when they're streaming, when what they're doing is when they're trying to interact. So I don't know if I would. I think I'd get frustrated. I remember I tried to do a stream where I was filming myself making a video, and it was the most agonizing stream I've ever done, I think. But I do at some point want to do a behind the scenes stream where I just talk about all the things that go into making this work. That would be fun. I would do that. Allega remembers that. Dongio says you should try to stream with Kanye West or Drake. I'm sure they would get some traffic. Can you hook that up, Dongio? Can you make that happen? I'd be glad to. That'd be fun to do some improv with Kanye. I don't know if I bet Kanye could do some improv. I don't know about Drake. Does Drake do improv? Or do other people write everything for Drake? Let's see. Okay. This is Redhead Peb's first melody. And Creative Works, he says Creative Workshop, you're 20 minutes behind and you weren't building something. I don't listen to I don't really listen to Kanye West, but the guy has some skills. He has skills. He has he's got some, whether or not you like it or not, he's got ability. He's got ability there. Maybe he's misusing it, but he's got ability. Pebble, Red Hat Peb's first ever melody. I wouldn't be able to name a single Drake song. I do. I really have nothing to say about Drake. I've just heard that he uses ghostwriters. Doesn't he use ghostwriters? Isn't that his thing? But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to know. I don't know. I'm sure I know Drake songs, but I don't know any Drake songs. It's Redhead Peb's 5th request, New Decade, Same Old Mole's 75th song in Dom Blues, 150th BPM. Dom says, I saw Drake live, good show, loudest thing I ever heard. Maybe I just haven't really listened to Kanye or Drake. I'm with you. I'm actually listening to more hip hop now than I ever have before. Not that I'm listening to that much of it, but more than I used to. Dom says, I think Drake is the new Miles Davis. In what way, Dom? I'll listen through to this logic. In what way? Dom says he set all the trends last decade. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about what he does. I know nothing about it. Muty says he blows his own horn a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's do our Dom says he's pretty bluesy. So yeah, does he improv? Because again, if he improvs, he could definitely come on the show. So doesn't wait what the I didn't mean to turn on the channel points. It was an accident. And I don't know what anything means except the one. So I turned everything off except for the one thing, which is highway to message. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I've never seen it in action. I don't know how it works. So I don't know what that editing thing means. Hey, Gnostic Willie. How's it going? Dom says this is what it means. I know, I'm not looking at Twitch though. I have my own chat programs. I don't use Twitch. Oh, I see. I went onto the... Oh, wow. Can you only highlight your own message or can you highlight other people's messages? Wait, because does this mean that... Is there an API for this? Because it'd be sweet if Tooby could self-highlight. I would love for Tooby to be able to self-highlight messages. I'm betting there's no API for it though. Okay, let's see. Let's fade out. So what does editing an emote do? Can you literally, you just sort of... What is it? What is it? You literally edit, you can take out pixels. Oh, they have preset options. You can flip it, add a finger. Sometimes they don't line up. Give sunglasses. Turn to black and white. Oh yeah, we could turn that on. Sure. Okay, I'll turn it on. Can I change the, I can't change the cost of these things, right? How long does it stay edited though? Oh, and only the person that locked. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I wasn't super psyched about anyone it being permanent, but okay, I turned it on. Send a message in sub only mode. We never are in sub only mode. Choose an emote to unlock. We have no emotes to unlock. Unlock random sub emote. So I can turn that on. That's for non-subs, right? So I can turn those three on. Okay. Let's do our melody. we have a donation from Doug, and Doug writes, "This is how I highlight my message. Could you tell me what album Chip in a Pickle is on?" We have a song called Chip in a Pickle. Also, I'll take one of those doubles. Thanks, Doug. Chip in a Pickle. Oh wait, that's a story. It's not on an album. It's not on an album. Yeah, it's not on an album. That's a short story. That was about what was it about? I see here. Chip Henderson, hapless bartender who gets frequently mistaken for Flip Gunderson, retired adventurer turned house painter. Oh, and this is the story with ninja pandas in it. And also Atlantis before it sank. Chip in a Pickle. It wasn't that long ago. I can't believe I forgot the title. Well, it was, for me, 3 months is an eternity. It's 3 months ago. That's an eternity for me. And the word came from Death by Coffee, habanero pickles. Okay, oh, let's do our melody. Oh, let me double up Doug. Thank you so much, Doug. Thank you. Give. Oh, Elcar says, emote to unlock means I can use an emote that I purchased with CP as a non-sub. Cobalt Coffee Man says, what do you consider socially unacceptable for no reason? You mean what are things that are socially unacceptable that I think should not be socially unacceptable? Is that what you mean? That's a good question. I don't. Nothing's popping into my mind. I'll think about it. I don't know. Chad, what? Any things that you think should be socially acceptable? What are some things that should be socially acceptable that are not? How about scatting in public? I think that should be. I'd get locked up if I just did that randomly. I think that should be socially acceptable. Scat singing in public. Let's do our melody. Although probably 99.99999% of the universe have never seen someone scat sing in public. Unless they were. And I had no shame at one point in my life. Okay. Let's see. We're in E-flat Dorian. That was definitely not E-flat Dorian that I just played. This is E-flat Dorian. So I don't think mine would even fly in chat. So does this censorship. Yeah. Yeah, it is sort of absurd. I think so. I think within 100 years, because it's not logical. It's not logical. It's 100% cultural. There's nothing logical about it. Okay, let's do our Malgary zoned out. Here we go. Jill says, just try to modify a emote and it didn't work because there's no value attached to it. I have to, value. I'm not sure what I need to do. There's no value. Let me check. Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, I see. I have to add an emote. Wait, y'all have 1,000 points already? How fast? How many points do people get in a single stream? Hundreds of thousands of points? This is serious points inflation, it seems like. Well, which emote should I add? Looks like I have to add an emote. Which emote should we use of our small emote library? All of them? I don't know if I can upload. It looks like I can only do one. Well, I'll do one, and I'll see if... I don't know if I have all our emotes on this computer. I can only do Poe, I think. I'll put on Poe. I don't think I have other emotes on this particular computer. Oh, there's a background color? Looks like I can only have one emote. Huh. Q-square is not accumulating points? Oh, Dom shows all emotes as options? Oh, Soda did it? Oh. So what did I just do if Soda was already able to do it? What did I just mess it up? Now you can't do it? What did I don't know what I did. Jiffy with a Jiffy's picking his nose now, I guess. Okay. Mini Panel Week says you have to actively collect points in the bottom left under the chat box. Well, so what did I do by... Oh, I see. I added... Now there's two Poe options, right? Well, that... Oh, I see. Because then there's... Oh, you know how this would be useful? This would make it possible for people to get other Poes that are not currently active. Right? Am I understanding it correctly? We could have all the Poes available? Oh, wait, but it's only letting me add one. That's the thing. I can't add multiple. Yeah, it won't let me add more than one. Unless I'm missing some. Yeah, so I can only add one. Well, if anyone knows another way to do it. But it looks like I can just add one. Okay, let's see. I'm finally getting caught up on things. Oh, Dom with the donation, 700 pennies for 700 shows. Keep it rolling, rolling, rolling. ETC Rawhide. Hashtag no double. Thanks, Dom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dom. Wow, thank you. Okay, let's do our beats. But yeah, I'm finally getting caught up. I'm finally getting caught up on Bandcamp. I know I'm not totally caught up. Getting caught up on YouTube, not totally caught up, getting closer. Finally dealt with my email inbox. I got it down to 0 messages, but there's already 5 messages in there. It's unrelenting. Okay, let's see. Granted, I snoozed a lot of those messages, but Okay, we got Thunder in the Gates. Okay, first up we have... There it is. There's our first beat. Hey, Lost Elf. Raw, what is it good for Muty? And then Cake JS. Cake Johnson's here. Here it is. I love it. Love it. Leaving it 100% raw. And we got a debut. It's a bass sound called Groovy Jazz Piano. Tiny Chug with Celtic Tin Whistle. Dual rattle strings. Father Five Metallic Stars. Danny DeVito with Massive Spacer. And Paul with the Foolster. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Hey, Socks is here. Socks says 9 month sub, 9 month streak, and writes, I'm attributing this 9 month streak to Megs because it wouldn't exist without her. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, Socks. How are you doing, Socks? Let's see. I spill water on myself every show. I don't know. I need to wash these, I think. It's amazing I'm still alive. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. Wash the water bottles. Man, human body's a resilient thing, apparently. Oh, it's sort of a happy song. What is this? I guess end this poll. It's Cosmic Dust Tornado from 2018. I wonder what happened that day to make me happy. March 7th, 2018. If I had started this show when I was 20, every track would have been happy like that. Almost every track. Just not necessarily sound like that song specifically, but happy music. Oh, and a donation from Beauty. Thanks, Beauty. Beauty says, all keys, sound theme incoming, snappy 700th kelp. Thanks, Beauty. Let me dub you up. Thank you, Beauty. Thanks so much. Thank you. Oh, Q Square. I think when you changed your username, your follow age didn't transfer over, because nothing transfers over, unfortunately. Yeah, and I haven't set it up for Tooby to reconcile to check. Twitch notifies Tooby. I need to reconcile. Yeah. Sorry about that. Someday I'll deal with name changes, but it's an enormous project. Yeah, it's why Twitch took so long to do it. If you don't plan for it, it's a huge project. Yeah, thanks, Beauty. Whoops, the loop. I didn't record the loop right there. Let's see. Oh, we got Tooby Sing. Tooby Sing on this. GD Bill's here. Room 17. Up, see the bass got stuck. One of my favorite things that happens sometimes that leads to just really cool stuff is when notes get stuck. And sometimes crazy things happen when notes get stuck, especially on monophonic synths. I'm not a fan though of when loops don't record correctly. That very rarely leads to something compelling. Usually it just slows me down. Okay, we got Groovy Jazz Piano, our debut. Wait, is this the same song? Very different vibe. Okay, here we go. Time to etceterate. Whoops.
Hey there, I'm the Etc. Kid, and this is Jiffy Starchild, and we are at the Point Isabel Dog Park, which is pretty much Jiffy's favorite place in the world. I want to take this opportunity while my future self is getting ready to welcome any new folks who are in chat. If this is your first time watching the show, it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but it's actually really simple once you figure things out. The easiest way to get started is to type !drums in chat. To have yourself turned into a rhythm in one of our upcoming songs. But there's so many different things you can request. You get to help name the songs here. You get to help write the script of our channel's bot. We do all sorts of community things in Discord. So yeah, please stick around and welcome to the Etceterati.
Hi, if this is your first time watching and you came in during the music, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you were listening to was a live musical improvisation, meaning I was making it up as I went along from scratch. But I got a ton of help from chat. Chat shows the sounds I was using, the speed of the music, I turn people's names into drum rhythms. So everything I do grows out of and is inspired by the contributions you guys make in chat. There are many ways to participate. The easiest way to get involved right away is type !drums for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs. But you can also help name the songs we create here. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So we got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you in chat. So it took me a while, but I've finally jumped on the social media bandwagon. You'll find me on some new up-and-coming platforms like Friendster and MySpace. I just created a new Vine account. I post highlights from the show on there, old songs, poetry recitations, behind-the-scene photos, content like this. Okay, this is my uncover of the song It's a Long Way to Tipperary. It's from 1912. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye to Piccadilly. Goodbye to Leicester Square. It's a long way to Tipperary, but my heart is always there. Hi, I'm the Etc. Kid with your Creative Minute. This is a trumpet, 3 valves. Each one can be up or down, but if a valve accidentally gets stuck in the middle, you will play a wrong note. The first billion times that happened, it ruined a trumpet player's day. But then one day someone's valve got stuck, and rather than panicking, they realized they could bend the sound, opening up a whole new range of expression that you'll hear all the time in jazz. Whole genres of music exist because musicians embraced something that had been wrong. For the first 20 or 30 years, guitar players were using amps. If they turned up too loud and got a distorted sound, they'd turn right back down because it sounded wrong.
But then one day, one of them heard that crunch and realized it was right, and from there was born the sound of electric blues and rock. So we should never be afraid when something goes wrong, because it could be a chance for us to discover something that's actually right. Thanks for watching. Please follow, share this, leave a comment. I'd love some more examples of things in music, art, literature, wherever, that have gone from being wrong to right. And come hang out on my live stream weekdays 6 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, and share your examples there in chat. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you for those kelps. Let's see, titles. Q-Square Ossified Lungs. Crow Knightxshield is here with Inside the Harmonious Destruction. Nicholas Rage is here, The Uncertain Future. A Second Story Organic Realm. Omnivoy, The Tale of Future War. A Second Story Organic Realm of Rhythm. Muty, Cyclone Ranger, and Soho Oral Ideal. And Muty just give it a bam badly to Dom. Hired as manager, Domed 64 Luxembourg is also Pomeranian. When the song was ready and involved in the culture, the blues became a dance song. Find the great producer Charles Marge. You hear his song Dashing Daffodil was only on the 59 Billboard charts. Hey, I need a Band-Aid. No realies here. With a 19-month sub. Thank you. Thanks, Need a Band-Aid. How are you? Oh, and Curse of Me Too is here. Hey, Curse of Me Too. What was on here? What do I do? Anita Bandy says, I haven't had my ETC kid fix in a while. Things have been crazy, so I haven't been on Twitch much for about a month. Yeah, I know what that's like. I hope things are calming down. Or maybe it's a good crazy. Maybe it's a good crazy busy, right? I don't know. Either way, I hope it's all good. Hope you're having a great new year. Oh, thanks, Tommy K626. What did I do on this? Soprano. That's what it was, yeah. Some other titles. Broom 17, Watch How I Groove. Doug and Disorderly, Sprung. Coffee Man, Moles Dig for Fun. Dual Super Heavy Elements. Dom Blues, Techno Cyclone Drone. Paul Ascent. Danny DeVito became Daniel Craig. We got a new follow from Kings Thomas. Thanks, Kings Thomas. Oh, we got a sound theme on here. Sound theme from Muty. Let's end this poll. Hey, Velvet VHS, I think that was a mistake. Was it fixed? Was it corrected? Hey, Velvet VHS. We got a three-way tie. Let's break this tie. Cyclone Ranger. Cyclone Ranger. That's a Muty. Muty has named it Cyclone Ranger. Does anyone in chat have the skill to just fall asleep in under a minute? Can anyone just fall asleep like that? On demand. Sleep on demand. Let's see. Thanks, Muty. Thanks, everyone, for your titles. Because there are techniques. I cannot do it, but there are techniques. I'm curious if anyone has mastered the techniques. Meg says you have no idea how much I would trade for that ability. Yeah, if you look for if you ask Barney Google, there's information about different techniques. There's the military's developed techniques for falling asleep, non without drugs. Paul says when it's for real bedtime, I fall asleep very quickly, just a couple minutes. I have a similar challenge, Paul. Although fortunately mine's more than a few minutes. But yeah, I almost never have a problem falling asleep because by the time I get in bed, I've got nothing left. My problem is I often wake up way too early. Let's see. This next track is going to feature Ldcoolgirl's fifth song. Fifth song. Okay. But anyways, I was reading up on this, these techniques. Let's fade out and let's do our featured sound. Yeah, we have a featured sound. Here it is. Oh yeah, this sound, right? There's our featured sound. Coffee Man has a super serious question. Do you do the lovey-dovey baby voice when you talk to Jiffy off stream? I don't know if it's a lovey-dovey baby voice, but I do modulate my voice when I talk to dogs. It's sort of instinctual, right? But I don't modulate it way, way up there. I think I just raised the pitch a little bit, probably. Q's course is actually this is his baby voice. His actual speaking voice sounds like Barry White. Okay, let's see. Let's do our melody. We got a melody for Ldcoolgirl. Use those notes at some point in this next improv our drum kit on this track. Comment says, kid, after you pass on, get Betty White to do the show. Betty White. I better outlive Betty White. I'm going to be very unhappy if I don't outlive Betty White. Okay, let's do our sounds. If I'm thinking of Betty White's the actress, right? Was Betty wait in Golden Girls? Am I thinking of the right person or am I confused? Oh, that reminds me. I have been intending to watch the Betty Davis documentary, and I still haven't done it. I meant to do that months ago. Oh, the running joke is she is immortal. Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Okay, yeah, I don't know the backstory. Hence my response. We got the smash kit. Let's see. Our first beat is for. Oh, we're gonna swing, right? Is that? Yeah, swing. Okay. How old is Betty White? She's in her 80s, right? 80s? Here's Lex Dezia. Paul says, I know a guy who can make sure you outlive her. Might take some big donation goals. See, my mind first went, Paul, to, wow, you know somebody who knows how to make me live forever? And then my mind went, oh. Oh, I think I know what Paul actually meant. She's 97? Okay, I might make that feel more like, oh yeah, let's break that back. So she's in the public domain then? Okay. There's our first beat. Thanks, Lexdesia. And oh wait, I was gonna swing it. I gotta swing it. Whoops. Has she been in any? Has she acted in anything recently? Betty White, is she still doing the Hollywood? Here's the Inquisitor. Let's swing it. There it is. We got our beats. Let's check out these sounds. First up, aquatic steel drum. Muty deep funk clav. Dom blues blue soul organ. Afro-Cuban piano. Doug and Disorderly. Modern Wurlitzer. And then we have Underwater Stage Mark 1. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Oh yeah, and this is Muty sound theme, all keys sounds. Because I was saying the other show that that's what I would like there to be more requests of. Keyboards, key sounds. The usefulness of what I would consider a key sound is that key sounds. So synth leads and synth basses generally are best playing one note at a time. Sometimes you can play two notes, but they're not. And then pads, right? Pads are great at playing multiple notes, chords, but there's no attack, so you can't play rhythm with pads. Keys, you can play chords and rhythms really easily with them. So you can have sort of a more consistent kind of backing, a more consistent rhythmic backing than I normally have on songs, because we just rarely have key sounds. But on this song we have 6. Okay, let's. Hey, Brother Nasty with lucky 13-month sub. Oh, Muty gifted a Bam Badly to Velvet VHS. Don't cut it, Ed Vedat VHS. Enough angry. Critics have written that his songs, which fans love, are portrayed as pop songs in American sellers. Remember when you opened Bobby to the phone and Gombas under the sea? Politicians sang their song, The Great Toothbrush Gate. And then Paul gifted a band badly to Muty. Does Octafid Mutant Mold Memorials look good? Reverse phone? Come here and grab your hat. Neil Young and Dry are as impressive as the Camp Luke trailer. Top Serbian agents are slowly coming to BC and the apartment. Their new song, Oh I Really Don't Need This Foot, can never get out of your head. This kind of rhythm and with those kind of sounds. When is this song from? So many pop songs use this technique. I mean, that rhythm is, I use that rhythm all the time, but it's less, it's the combination of the rhythm and sort of a mallet type sound, that combination. You hear that all the time. Hey, and Hart's here too. Hey, Hart. Let's do a title inspiration, but a little differently. Let's do, I'm gonna do a badly of a title inspiration. Which one might badly the best? Let's badly this one. I don't know if that's gonna be interesting enough. Well, let's try it. Let's find out. So whatever it is. So we're not using the original. We're using the badly. Whatever Tooby badlies. Okay, here's your title inspiration. When Tooby gets around to it. Oh, that's too close. That's not interesting. Forget. Let's do it again. It's too similar. Too similar. Okay, Barney's doing too well today. That one's just too easy. Okay, let me try one other one. Maybe this was not a good idea. Are any of these be Okay, let's try this. Maybe this one will work. Is Barney doing better for y'all today too? What happened to Barney Google? It's not fun at all. Okay. Okay, forget that idea. It's not changing enough. Hey, Hug, we know these here. Meg says maybe Barney decided to focus really hard on his personal development. See, Muty still works though. Well, now I set up that we're going to do a title inspiration. Let's do... That's true. Oh, this is a fun one. 3 names. Create a person with a first, middle, and last name. 3 names. So for example, the example I have written down, Walter Wendell Whippersnapper. 3 names. Your title is 3 names. Let's end this poll. Hey albino chameleons, is it a rain stick to the left of your melodica? This is I call it a dig-a-doo. It's a slide, PVC slide didgeridoo. So I can change the pitch on it. I don't have a rain stick. And it's Afro-Cuban piano. Okay, here we go. So title inspiration, 3 names. 3 names. Create a name, first, middle, and last, and that is your title. And as always, inspirations are optional. Here we go, time to etceterate. Every live show is what we call the venue, and the venue is basically the name of the show. It's also the name of the live album we release for each show. So if you want to help us name the venue, it's really easy to do. Just type !venue with your idea. You can get pretty literal like venue, the boatyards, or more abstract like boatless in a world of water. Once we get a bunch of these ideas together, I pick 5 of them, and then you guys vote and pick your favorite before each show, and then that becomes the name of the show. So it's really easy, and I look forward to your creative venue ideas. Hi, if this is your first time watching and you came in during the music, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was a live musical improvisation, meaning I was making up the music from scratch as I went along, but I got a ton of help from you guys in chat. You guys chose all the sounds I was using, the speed of the music. I turned your names into drum rhythms that powered the song. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs. But that's only the beginning. There are many different ways to participate and share your creativity. You don't need any musical background. You get to help name all the songs we created in the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on our Discord. So we got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you stick around, you will figure it out super fast. So welcome to the Etceterati. If you've been enjoying the music today, we actually release every live show as a live album on Bandcamp. None of the talk, just the music. There's liner notes with credits for everyone who made requests on the songs or named one of the songs. You can pre-order it at any point during the show. Or if you feel like you might want a lot of the shows we're doing, you can become a Bandcamp sub. And as a Bandcamp sub, you can download every new album we release, which at this point is about this many albums a month or more. Not only that, as an added bonus, you can download a certain number of albums from the archives. So let me know if you have any questions about how it works, and know that this is one of the best ways to support what we're doing here.
I'm not only on the Twitch, I'm also on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. Follow me there for more content like this.
Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing grain, we passed the setting sun. Or rather, he passed us. The dews grew quivering and chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then 'tis centuries, and yet feels shorter than the day. I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity. I wasn't even close. Keyboard that time. Thanks for those Calps titles. Brother Nasty, Too Cool Copperfield, Paul, Bjorn Septimus Boxstacker, Broom 17 Esperanto Miguel Dankerson, Tiny Chug Peter Pepperoni, The Inquisitor Bob, and Hugquino the Dabs Mcdaberface. And I used a few of those as lyrics from Tiny Chug, Pintacolala, Coffee Man, Mr. Kid T, etc., Dom Blues, Jojo Mama, and Muty Romcom Dom. They were all in a row. I think I pretty much went in order. Oh, what have you done to the emote, Dom? What is it? I can't tell, is it? Oh, these are sunglasses. Can I get channel points? Oh, I can. Looks like. But it says I have infinite channel. Do I have infinite channel points? Is that possible? I think that's an infinity sign. Or is that, am I misunderstanding how it works? It looks like I get infinity channel points. Streamer is infinite, Hart says. So I could highlight every message. Oh, okay. Modify a single emote. Grayscale, horizontal flip. Oh, that doesn't do too much. So doesn't really work. Okay. Squished. Okay. So I can highlight unlimited messages. That was sadly how it is in only one color. So I can't control, I can't... It says I can pick the... Oh, wait. Highlight my message. Okay, focus. What was... Oh, yeah, auto and voice. Wait, why isn't... Some other titles we had from Velvet VHS, and there was two. Evelo, Heavenly Honey Harmony. Wow Wow Soda, Daisy Mulch. Q Square, Hildegard, Delilah, Nguyen Jones. A second story, Jim Bob Tommy. Muty, Elton Johnny Be Good. Doug and Disorderly, Chip Ina Pickle. Coffee Man, Bubbles in Orbit. Down Blues, Wiley E. Peyote. Brother Nasty, John Iverson Funderburk. Paul, Scroungy Boola Steve. Room 17, Shanna Amber Phylactery. Tiny Chug, Rocky Bill Winkle. Hug Queen LD. Kane Johnson. Chromic Knightxshield Technician Joe Mama in Mexico. Review news salmon. Okay. Let's end this poll. And it's a tie between Peter Pepperoni and Dabs Dab Mcdaberface. And it's Dabs Mcdaberface. Hug Queen LD has named it Dabs Dab Mcdaberface. Coffee Man says, or 3 sets of 12 push-ups okay to start? If you could do 3 sets of 12 already, you're doing good. That's a great start, Coffee Man. I think it's important. Well, this is my own opinion. I think when starting a fitness routine, I think our instinct is to be super ambitious, and it's just easy to burn ourselves out. And I think with fitness, we're trying to create sort of a lifetime commitment to fitness, and sort of slowly building up. I think for most people is probably more likely going to be sustainable. So. This track is gonna feature a Second Story's 10th song, Chromic Knightxshield Technician's 25th drum fill and 25th song, and Sox's 450th sound, and Doug in Disorderly's 1300th. 1300th song. You know, I should change the font size. I'm worried I'm gonna miss a milestone and not realize I missed one. Well, maybe I've never. I don't know. 1300th song for Doug. Okay, we got a featured sound. It's this very different sort of sound than I often do for featured sounds. I normally do big synth leads, but this is a different sort of sound. It's sort of a combination of a percussion type, pitched percussion, and a pad. Check it out. Okay, our melody is for Coffee Man Cobalts. It's A5 Lydian. Let's generate this melody. I'm curious, be totally honest. Realistically, would you watch this more than once? This is my question. Would you watch this more than once? I have no immediate plans to do it at all. I'm just curious. If I were to do practice streams where I streamed myself practicing, now I would not interact at all in these streams. Or maybe I'd interact for 2 minutes on the hour, but I would not look at chat. It would just be, Me practicing, and let me tell you the kinds of ways that I practice. I don't play songs. I play scales, I play arpeggios, I play long tones. Long tones are exactly what they sound like. I play long notes. Realistically, would you watch that more than once? Chromic Knight says yes. Doug says more than once, no. See, that's what I want. I want people to be honest. I appreciate that. Doug says one, sure, why not? I would watch it less than once. Q-Square says no. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured is most people would not find it that interesting. People would watch it a few times. A few people would like it. Yeah. I mean, there are people that practice on Twitch, but they're very interactive. Very interactive while they do it. It'd be the kind of thing, it would appeal to people, I think, who are looking for well, repetition, sort of calm repetition. Although some scales would not be super calm, but yeah, I have no imminent plans for it. People have sometimes asked in the past if I would ever do it. That's why I would never ever have thought of it on my own, ever. I never would have thought, oh, I wonder if I should stream myself practicing. But since people have every once in a while asked me that, Wolf tries if you program a practice play along, that might work. Chromic Dice says it'd be a bit of a lurker's paradise. Paul says, oh yeah, muffled practicing. ASMR. Optimal background content, if we'll get that. I can't, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine people would be looking at the screen just sort of rapt, you know. But that's what I always figured. If anyone would like it, it'd be more of a background kind of thing. Yeah. That it's sort of peaceful. It's not. I'm not doing anything that's sort of demanding attention kind of thing. But again, no imminent plans. Just curious. Brother Wilson says, if you have chat, yeah, I'd have chat open if we had, if we had mods. That, yeah, chat would be active. Doug says, added bonus, you could say the secret word at some point during the practice show. It said, Charles says, you could do one practice show that people could then download and play whilst not at home to ward off would-be burglars. Yeah, I mean, as y'all know, I love practicing. I don't ever get to do it though, like I used to be able to, or I don't get to do it to the extent that I used to. I should say that. But the way I practice, it's very. It's probably more interesting than watching someone meditate, but it's a similar thing. See, I'm basically, I'm just thinking about lots of ways I could increase streaming hours without increasing streaming hours. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a melody. Did I play it? He says, what if we could donate to unlock you away from practice? So if someone has a question like, would you like raisins and cookies, why not monetize as well? I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. I really, really value my concentration. That's what it'd have to be. It'd be huge unlock though. I think it'd be like, yeah, it'd be big. It'd be like $50 or something for me to stop for a minute. Not because I think it's worth it. It's the reason I've resisted doing things like that, doing coding streams, doing anything like that, is because I think I have very good focusing skills when I'm not being interrupted. So, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure we could. Well, again, this is very, very theoretical, but okay, let's do our drum kit. Because basically what I'm thinking, are there ways that I could stream before the show that wouldn't get in my way? I know it doesn't sound very good, but that wouldn't feel like streaming for me, but would be content that would be interesting to some people, so that when we hit the actual show time, we've already built up, 10 people, 15 people. Since viewership is very sticky on Twitch, the longer you stream, generally you're either gonna stay steady, you're gonna keep rising the longer you stream. So that's what I'm thinking. But the vast majority of things I do prior to show, it would not feel good to stream it. Even if I weren't interacting, it would just sort of stress me out, I think. Okay, let's see. We got our deep house kit, and our first beat is for Kid Vet. Kid Vet. Cheer. Thanks. Ozzy Shadow says, with a big cheer, it says, ETC Kid equals visionary. Thanks, OC. Thank you. I actually have an idea. I'm not going to reveal it, but suffice to say, is it? Theaters start promoting movies. Movie companies long before it's released. but I can't give away anything. That's the thing. Okay. Okay, there's our first beat, and then we got a second story. Thanks, Jibba Jabba. You got me. You got me, Jibba. I was locked. Thanks, Jibba Jabba. Okay, we got our beats. Second story. Kid Vat. Let's check out these sounds. Mini pulse bass. Zero out. I did zero. I actually did already. Thanks for the reminder. I did. Often I've forgotten by this point, but I did it. I had already done it. Downtown Clav from Q Square. Mirror Vision rotary vibraphone. I love vibraphone. Vibraphone. Pitter patter goes my heart. Notawegra Space Lab. If anyone doesn't know, vibraphone, that's not just some random word. It's an actual instrument. It's a mallet keyboard. Like a marimba, if you know what a marimba is, but it's partially electric, and so you can sustain notes. So we are the very first guest on our show was it fall of 2017 when I first had guests, or 2008, I can't remember. Was a vibraphone player. Notawegra Space Lab. Hey, Notawegra's here. And Socks with Lily, Tulip's cousin. Hey, there's Ducker. Ducker says, did someone say marimba? Marimba is Ducker's signature sound. And then Brother Nasty, the Enigma code. Let's see. Hey, V5 Pies here. Yeah, Lyle Hampton played mallets. Yeah, who are some other? Gary Burton, great vibraphone player. And then why can't I think of it? What a great groove 70s soul funk R&B. Roy Ayers played vibraphone, plays vibraphone still. Who else? Who are some other vibraphonists? Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Oh, thanks. Thanks, bye. Mike Dillon that's a vibraphone player? I don't know that I know Mike Dillon. Oh, he plays with Les Claypool. Yeah, Milt Jackson. Cal Jader. I have some Cal Jader. Red Norval. I have a Red Norval album. Bobby Hutcherson, yeah. These other folks I don't know. Muta gifted a band badly to a set of trolls. You think a set of troll is better than the Aciferous kit? Hold your skull here, because Fox Quicksand, imagine playing Cajun's Drug War. They started their first game at Catch Fish at the same club. They recently introduced MTV videos to play their latest single, Da Tomorrow. Da Tomorrow. Or is it Da Tomorrow? Send this poll. Are we out of trivia? Now we've got trivia. We got 20 trivia questions. Paul saw Mike Dillon in a tiny club with Harry Apes BMX Body Movement Experience. He performed to 20 people like it was 20,000. That's the way to do it. The secret is to play. It's to play the same if you have 0 people, right? From 0 to infinity, there should be no difference. There'll be difference in terms of you're gonna have different kinds of. But in terms of what you're putting into it, let's see. Okay, here we go. There's a time to accelerate. So I'm down in my basement, and believe it or not, I was originally planning on doing the show down here until I realized that my roommates wouldn't have been super happy with that. But it does serve as an interesting backdrop while I welcome any new folks who just came in. What you're about to hear is a live musical improvisation, meaning I'm going to make up some music from scratch on the spot. But I'll be getting a ton of help from chat. Chat will give me the sounds to use, the speed of the music. I'll be turning people's names into drum beats and drum fills. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs we do. But as soon as this song starts, if you have a creative title idea, you can suggest it with !title and the name. But that's on the beginning. There are many different ways you can participate here and share your creativity. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So I know it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you.
Hey, I'm the Etc. Kid, and I'm walking with a selfie stick, looking like a fool, hoping I don't trip. Also, I can tell all the new folks in chat, first off, welcome. This show can seem a little complicated at first, but if you stick around, you'll figure it out really fast. The easiest way to get involved right away is to type !drums in chat, and then I'll turn you into a rhythm on one of our upcoming songs. And there's many other things you can request. You can help name the songs we create on this show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on Discord. So there's so many ways to participate. Welcome. Welcome to the Etserati. Okay, outtake. Welcome to the Etserati. There we go.
Apparently, I'm on social media. If you follow me there, you'll find highlights from the show, stripped down arrangements of old songs, poetry recitations, behind the scenes photos, portraits of Jiffy Starchild, thoughts on the creative process, and a whole lot more. Stuff like this.
Whoops. Thank you. Thanks for those Calps titles. OC Iron, Pixelized Moonbeams, A Second Story, Digital Neighbors, Paul, Gathering a Voice, Mirror Vision, The Past is Present, Crow Knightxshield, Mesmerized Millenia, and Broom 17 in the Hall of Memories. Oh, and I used a title from Crow Knightxshield Technician as a lyric, Infinite Futures. Hey, Jinx DD's back. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Jinx DD. What was on this track? Trumpet and voice, right? Some other titles. C5 Pi, Light Perception Looking Through a Diamond. Muty Mining for Eggs. Doug and Disorderly Silicon Man. Wow Wow Soda Sweatpants. Dom Blues Hypnotica Pressurized. Tiny Chug Nevermore. Hug Queen LD. It's go time. OC Iron Message from the Cosmos. Second story 60% underwater. Paul, there are many branches in the heavenly branch. Chromic Knightxshield Technician Intelligent Inspirations. Room 17 with I prefer sloppy Josephs. Thank you. Send this poll. And it's night with Mesmerized Millenia. Mesmerized Millenia. Thank you for that title and also the lyric. Thanks everyone. That was Mesmerized Millenia. We got some Bambaddies. Muty gifted a Bambaddy to Doug. Then find a suitable ETC face kit, Doug DeBug. Well groomed, because here comes a pot of pig cartoon band. They collaborate with Glass Candy, James, and Bobby Pura and shoot some Tommy Rowe members. He started at Bob Country Bunker with the new album Elements of Hell. You will never miss. And then I got a band badly as well from Muty. Pug Camp, at Kid is joined, flies in the air. Think of the green of the music, green, green. He founded clubs in Antwerp. The new song Infinity Shame 1 will never die. What is this question? I don't remember this one. All these questions come from the API, an API, okay? I don't write these questions. It's been some weird ones. Remember when I added a bunch of questions during the show? I didn't vet them, I guess. I was working too quickly. Only 2 people were right. That was a question about cannibalism? Yeah, I don't remember that question. I probably would have, well... Our show is live. The Balancing of Tooby. We did 4 tracks. Man, I've been doing fewer songs. What's up with that the last couple of shows? I haven't been talking that much, have I? Elasticard, Cyclone Ranger, Dabs, Mcdaberface. And we ended on Mesmerized Millenia. So I've been doing this intermittent fasting. I've been trying it out ever since I mentioned it. I think that was the first or second day I did it. So I don't know if that I've done it 3 or 4 days, 5 days. I don't know when I first talked about it. It's hardest from about now for about half an hour. I'm so hungry, and then I'm fine. But thanks, Legers. I love channel points. What's funny, Legers, is that I didn't mean to turn them on. I was just looking at them, but in order to look at them, I had to turn them on, and then I forgot to turn them off. But since I turned them on, we'll keep them for now. Tigers, they have to stay now. I still have the like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. I built a whole point system. I just never got it implemented. I mean, it's all coded. ETC bulbs. And here's my thing. Does Twitch? So when you use your points, they're gone, right? See, I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have you use your points for things, but you also have your all-time total is saved. So does that make sense? You have your current points, but you also have the total cumulative points you've earned over your... There were some other features I had. What were the other stuff? Yeah, they were called ETC bulbs, or they are called. I mean, it's all in Tooby's brain. It's all there. And it uses the unlock system, because the unlock system can use different sorts of currencies. Because remember, originally we had unlocked dollars and we had bits, and then I ended the bits because of Twitch's insane legalese that is impossible to parse. But it still works with points. There's gold dollars. We could create some whole other currency. Artichokes, we could have artichokes. You can earn artichokes certain ways, and we'll have special artichoke unlocks. It's very extensible, the system, the way I created it. You can upload the bulb image. Part of me still wants to save our own point system because Twitch's point system is so limited. So I might still save ETC bulb for our point system. If Twitch allowed me to transfer, but I'm 99% certain that would be totally against terms of service to transfer their points into my points. Because you can't do that with bits. And so I assume you can't do it with points either. But maybe we should do pies. Maybe we should have. I don't want to come up with the name of our point system. Why don't y'all can suggest names for our point system? Use the suggest command. Once we get enough, I'm gonna wait for one that I'm excited about, or at least a few that I'm excited about, and we'll do a vote. Or maybe we should change the name of the points every week. That might be funny. Second source says, but these points don't actually have monetary value. The problem is that our unlock system does have monetary value, and Twitch doesn't want you take having any way that points have a monetary value attached to them. So if we transfer points into our system, I don't know if that makes sense. Since our unlock system does things that has actual value, like downloads, I have to be really careful. Chicken chair miles, 12 points. Yeah, we should just change it every week. Y'all are gonna have so many good ideas. We should just Where does it say does it say the points somewhere? I mean, is it, if we have to give a name, do you actually see it? Oh, I see. If you hover over it, right now it just says channel points. So if we change the name, it won't say channel points, it'll say whatever. Can I change the name of the points as much as I want? Whoops. Okay, I just tested it out. I'm looking at, oh, is it, it's working? But we're gonna change. I like the idea of I like things not being the same. I like things changing. I like this. This could be a thing. It just, we could change it. I don't know how often we'll change it. Okay, let's see. Next page. Oh, let me make a note. Channel points name. How do I want to deal with the names? Dom's is monthly with the tour or weekly? I suppose it depends how many fun ideas there are. I mean, if y'all have enough fun ideas, we could do it more frequently than a month. We could be every week or something. Meaty says, what if it was something like Poe Power? My only hesitation with that is that I wouldn't want to get forced into a specific name. But it could be, well, Muty, what it could be is there could be a list of suggestions that I've pre-approved. And then you can check anyone on that list. I'd be up for that. I'd be up, which is how Poe Power is. Yeah, that could work. Take care, Jinx. Thanks for hanging with us. Our superstar mods tonight included Allegra, Dom, Megs, Lost Elf, and Tooby. We also had a raid from Moose Music. Thanks again, Moose Music. Chat, I'll go check out them. We had donations from Muty, Doug, and Dom. Thank you for that support. Oh, thanks, Evelo. Thank you. We had a cheer from OC Iron. Thanks OC Iron. We had a new sub from Darian to Otter from Moose Music. We had 19 months from Indy to Band-Aid, 9 from Socks, 2 from Mini Painter Luke, and 13 from Brother Nasty. Thanks to all our lurkers and chatters. Thank you. Now it's time for the shout out. These 34 names you see on screen include the folks who named our tour, named our venue tonight, named one of our songs, made a request on one of the songs. I'm going to say some of these names differently than you see on screen. I'm not. It's because they've requested it through the Say My Name command. We featured tonight A Second Story, Bureau Pierre, Broom 17, Brother Nasty, Cake Johnson, Chills, Coffee Man, Chrome, Knightxshield Technician, Daniel Craig, Down Blues, Dual, Duggan, Disorderly, Yellow, Cara, Father 5, GWO, Hug Queen, LD, Kim 58, Alexa, DZ, Lost Elf, Megs, Mirror Vision, Moose Music, Muty, New Decade, Same Old Mole, Not a Wager, Paul, Q Square, Redhead, Peb, Socks, The Inquisitor, Tiny Chug, Tooby underscore, and Wow Soda. So I'll have to create a special command so you can suggest them. Whoops, why did I press that button? Not supposed to press that button. That was a rookie mistake. You know that button shouldn't be there anymore. Why? Maybe I just need to delete that button. Remove last fade in workflow step. I went to a safe house. By default, Tooby automatically opens the page on Wednesday, so I can make sure they're playing it, and they're hosting us. Safe House is hosting us. Let's see. So I think Safe House is, well, my understanding from that is that they're moving to YouTube. Let's find out what this is. What is this? This guy looks like he's having a lot of fun. Let's find out what it is. Oh wait, I've already been here before. Okay, never mind. I'm feeling like doing somebody new if I could find them. What's this? Have I rated this person before? Oh, I don't know if we've rated... Man, I've rated everybody. We need more music streamers. I've rated everybody. Let's rate a DJ. Let's check out this DJ. Okay. Oh, Doug, did you get a lot of points for participating in a raid? Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome that Twitch is doing that. I like that. I like that feature. Raids are such a key part of Twitch. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope to see y'all very soon. Does anyone know if there's an API for the channel points yet? Is there some way to find, you know, for people to... Probably not. Anyway, thanks everyone. I hope to see y'all very soon. If not tomorrow, then maybe Friday or Saturday or perhaps Sunday or perhaps, who knows, maybe we'll have a Monday show. Maybe I'm never going to take a day off ever again. Whenever I see you, it will be groovy as always. Let's see. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful whatever comes next. Thanks, The Second Story. Thank you. Let's do this raid. Let's groove out to this DJ, make their night, give them a lot of love. Here we go. Okay. Let's do it. Take care. See you soon.